Hey everybody, can you guess where I am today? We are at Bay Lake Tower. We got a preferred view studio bedroom. We are staying in room 7537, which is on the 5th floor, which is really convenient if you know Bay Lake Tower and the Contemporary Resort. We are on the same level as the walkway to the Contemporary. What I think I'll do here is I will just walk in to where the bed is, just so you guys can get like an overview look and style of this newly renovated room. I believe they started renovating them in September of 2024. So we were lucky to get a renovated room because they're not done yet. They're finishing up. Look how clean this looks. We actually got here to the resort a little bit early. We got here around 1. And we checked in at the front desk and we got super lucky because this room was ready. So we are in the room. It's like 1:15 now. This is our preferred view. We actually prefer the view of the pool and the little like activity area down here because even though a theme park view would be nice to see the fireworks and the monorail, a majority of the time you're just gonna be looking at the parking lot. And we like to hang out on our patio a lot of the times. Here's just an overview of the room. Let me take you back to the front door and we'll kind of break it down like bathroom, kitchenette area, what makes this kitchenette a little bit different from the other DVC resorts. So, main entrance, full body mirror. This room is a lock-off room. So if you have maybe a bigger party and you want to get adjoining rooms, you can do it. I'm not sure if that's a 1 bedroom on the other side or another studio. But here's the bathroom. You have the sliding barn door. Tub and shower. I love the marble look. I don't know that that's really big enough to store anything in, but the mirror is nice. I like the lighting. Hair dryer, extra towels, things like that. And then again, immediately to the right, you have a kitchenette, which if you stayed at Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, Riviera, the kitchenette is kind of more like against the wall this way. So while this is deep, I think because of the fact that the walls come out this way, it gives the illusion that the room is smaller. And you can see if you go back and watch the other studio tours that are on our channel, what I'm talking about. This kind of feels very narrow compared to other studios. But I do think this is nice. Maybe if you wake up earlier than somebody else, you can kind of come into this little cubby area and make your coffee or heat up some food or whatever, and maybe be a little bit less disturbing to anybody that might still be sleeping. But let me show you guys the little kitchenette area here. As you know, with DVC rooms, it comes with like plates, cups, glasses. That's ours. If you want to ask for anything like wine glasses or like actual plates, not the paper plates, I believe you can call and ask the front desk. But that seems to be pretty standard in the studios. You get like the paper plates and paper bowls and stuff. Food storage if you happen to be staying here for a while. It's a fridge. I'm pretty sure it's all standard stuff in here. See how it's like plastic knives, forks, spoons. I wish they gave you real cutlery, but all good. It is hard to get studios nowadays, I feel like, because everybody's snagging the studios first, so if you're not on it, they're kind of harder to come by. I do love that green black splash. And this is different than other rooms, I feel like, too. This 12-cup pot coffee maker and a Keurig machine. We brought our own coffee. Not that Joffrey's isn't good, but nothing beats Cafe Bustelo. This is kind of cool. Looks like artwork from when they were constructing maybe this resort and the land that the resort was built on. Or maybe the actual land for Magic Kingdom itself. Here's another little storage spot. You have your safe in the cubby. Our backpacks, extra pillows, blankets, ironing board, iron. Pretty standard. This feels like a full-sized bed. And if you know the newly refurbished rooms, they all have space for you to put your luggage underneath. I do love, is it Mary Blair? Her designs on the wallpaper back here. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think it's Mary Blair though. And I love this. I'm a big reader, so having this bedside little book light will definitely come in handy for me. I love the design of the lights over there. And this like nice long desk is really nice too. I did bring my laptop, so I'll probably be editing this video today. Also somewhere good to eat if you want to eat in your room. Lots of space for things like that. Little chair. This is nice because you can take that off and it's extra storage, or you can use it to have like hold your glass and stuff on top. It's a nice little tray. Here you have a little pull down trundle bed, I believe it's called. I'm not gonna pull it down all the way, but just enough to show you guys. I believe this is another full size. And they're not terribly uncomfortable, honestly, because you can have like a mattress here and it's not like the, pull out from the sofa mattress where you can feel the bar underneath you. This is like an actual mattress, so it's really comfortable. USB and USB-C plugs, that's new. The light turns on, but I only think it turns on when the bed is all the way down, which I'm not gonna do. The only thing I don't like is like you have all these plugs here kind of out in the open. I wish that kind of covered it a little bit more, but I guess if you did have something else you needed to plug in, that those two plugs and these two plugs and the two USBs and the two USB-Cs you don't have enough, or you have too much. I guess you could plug something else in there, but I don't know. I wish they hit that a little bit better. Interesting though that they don't have USBs or USB-Cs by the bed. That is interesting. Look at little Buzz Lightyear, little Tomorrowland. I love the colors of the room, everything. Okay, you might see me struggle here because this door is heavy. I don't know if they're supposed to be this heavy or if it's just maybe our track is a little sticky, but if you have little ones, maybe it's better that it's heavy. And there's two locks. It feels like we have a very nice big patio, and these are new patio furniture in the renovated rooms. I like them because they're softer. It's just not like the hard metal that you're sitting on like you do at some of the other resorts like Saratoga Springs. I don't know what any of these sports are called that you can play down here, but there's things that you can play here. Chess. It is lit up pretty cute at night. We might go to the pool later. On the other side of the building, there is also, I believe, tennis courts and basketball court. I like sports. You can rent boats. You see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's somebody out on a little boat over there. You can rent boats and go fishing. They have a little dock for that on the contemporary side. Oh, look! So, it's just super cute. Let's go back inside. Maybe I'll show you guys the community hall as well, which is on the first floor. I don't know if that'll be in this video or in another video. If you guys are interested in resort tours, let me know. We were here, the first time the one and only time we were here was in 2020, literally right before everything shut down. So it's been a while since we've been back. But I do love this resort. Here's the last look of the room. Thanks so much. If you guys have anything else you want to see, let me know in the comments, or if you have any questions about this room, let me know. So if you wanted a theme park view room, this is your view, which is cool, and it'll be really cool when there's fireworks later, but we can always go to the, ooh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's on top of the Bay Lake Tower, and it's a special DVC lounge that you can watch the fireworks at. Here's where you can rent the boats. You can see you have some people with rented boats. I think that's a ferry that goes from the campgrounds or Wilderness Lodge, you can kind of see there, to the theme park. And that is the new resort that I think is going to open next year in 2026. Looking at that as a possible add-on. I do love the grounds here. All the flowers are so pretty. There is a convention center here as well in the main resort, the contemporary resort area. There's a little coffee shop down there that I really like too. The last time we stayed here, I got like an iced mocha and I came out and I just kind of like sat at the beach. I walked around. It was really lovely. We've never been to the contemporary pool actually, so maybe I'll walk over and check that out later as well. But let's finish the walkway into the contemporary resort. I was really hoping a monorail would have driven by as I was walking. Oh, there's one. Kind of off in the distance. Should we wait for it? I don't know. Tron over there. That'll look really cool when it's lit up later. Yeah, we'll wait and see the monorail. It feels like it's moving so slow when you're waiting for it, but monorail. Fun little Disney things. So our room is on the same level as this walkway here, so it's gonna make it really convenient for us in the morning. If we wanna go get quick service food at Contempo Cafe, or maybe later when we go to Steakhouse 71. Welcome home. It does feel like a treat to get to stay here. I was just trying to record the sound of the firework.